Prime time with Jess. I am gonna try to make this short and sweet because I haven't been live. I haven't said hi to you guys. So it's about 7:15 a.m. here. I just got up about an hour ago or so. Got bedhead, got my robe on. Um, but I just wanted to come and say hi, really say good morning to you guys. As per usual, behind the scenes, have been working, doing my part with Dylan's case. I've had some interesting phone calls this week. Um, I can't really talk about them. I thought about it and I was like, what am I gonna do when I go live? Just say, oh, hey guys, there's a lot of stuff and I just can't tell you. Have a great day. Like I'm sure you guys would appreciate that. So I haven't gone live because, well, I can't say anything. But it has been passed to law enforcement. I'm hopeful. One of the phone calls that I received that was passed on. Um, I feel positive about it, and I feel this person is going to be helpful to law enforcement in some way. I don't know what way that's going to be exactly. Um, Hi, Tamara. They were quite afraid, very, very, very afraid, and there were things that this person wouldn't even tell me, which is fine. They needed to speak to the FBI. So what's bothersome to me is that anyone that doubted what Candace and Justin were saying about Box Elder and stuff, they are not wrong, you guys. I promise you that. It says a lot in and of itself when people feel like they need to contact a YouTube person like myself to get in touch with law enforcement. There's something very wrong there. So but that has happened. That has definitely happened, and I've helped them do that, and so, the things that were told to me were eye-opening. I'm not going to say what they were. Law enforcement knows, that's all I can say, and I guess that's gonna be my role in this case, and that's what I think a YouTuber's role should be. I'm not an investigator. I'm not going to go out there and do forensics or anything like that, so my job is just to be a helper. That's what I've been. I kind of feel like this at this point I work for the law like for law enforcement, but I don't get paid for it. That's what it feels like. So, but anything to help with it, I'm gonna do. So, but either way, have you guys been following the Kylie Rodney case? I have. When I'm not dealing with Dylan stuff, I have been intaking a lot of content about Kylie, and I didn't cover that case the way other people did. Dylan's case won't let me go. It's not done with me yet. So, but I've been following a lot of Kylie stuff and it's sort of mind-blowing. I'm quite anxious today to watch. I'm not a member of their channel. Um, but I've watched a lot of creators that are members of their channel and have done footnotes on it. Wow. I really wasn't expecting the foul play thing at all. I Tamara, were you? Um, I mean, I guess a lot of people have, but I was really thinking that this was just like a car accident. It's not looking that way. Um, and then did you guys see the mom write that thing on you or on Facebook where she was basically saying that adventures with a purpose were not heroes. And then I was seeing people say that was debunked. It wasn't her. It wasn't her. I do believe it was her. It was set to friends only. If you weren't her friend, you couldn't see it. And I think what gave it away for me was how she ended it when she said, don't give them the pen to be the author or something along those lines. With after Kylie was found and that thing was written about her. I think that was written by the mom. It was really, really lovely what she wrote. And so you could tell that she was a good writer. And it just seemed like when I read that what she was saying about adventures with a purpose, and it does kind of fit with the friends theme. Like, what's up with all her friends and her boyfriend being so angry um, with AWP? Why are they so mad at them? They found her. I mean, to me, it seems more like because the dad was notified, the aunt, grandmother, or the dad. Obviously, that's not AWP's fault. If they didn't notify the mom, it would be the family's fault, but she's kind of blaming them. So I would be grateful that they found my daughter, but I haven't been in their shoes. So either way, hi, mind your own beeswax. Tamara, I guess I was expecting while still hoping it was an accident. Okay. All right, because I was thinking, she fall asleep and her car just rolled in there. But especially after listening to Plunder last night, I was like, whoa, this is not looking good at all. With Jagger calling them clout chasers, I'm thinking, sir, you have done interviews, you've done all this stuff. Like, you could probably give them lessons in clout chasing. And I don't think that AWP needs to clout chase. I think their reputation speaks for itself. So, hi, Mama LJ. Oh, Tamara, yeah, definitely watch Plunder. She always does a good job. But Tamara again, AWP notified the family phone they had as a contact. Yeah, exactly. I think yeah, people grieve in the way that they do. I just find it really strange that the mom and the friends are like mad at them. That's so weird. Like maybe I guess she would be mad if I don't know. Why would you be mad? Why would they be mad? I don't they found her. Like, isn't that was like the whole goal, right? So like after they find her, then they start to what they did was effed up. And what did they do that was so effed up? The friend Kate was saying what they did was effed up. I don't what was so effed up? I'm just it's confusing to me. Why are they so angry? Why are they so mad? Yeah, like someone. I'm asking you guys because I don't get it. I'm looking at this behavior like, is this grief rearing its ugly head with anger, or what's going on there? I don't know. I just know that I'm definitely watching AWP's release later today. Grief is a strange thing. Yeah, so that's why I'm trying to yeah, like I don't want to go on and on about the mom with that little thing that she wrote cuz I feel like if you don't want to lash out at friends or family, I guess them, but it just seems it's so weird to me. Mama LJ, imagine being in the Rounds family position of not finding your loved one. Exactly, Mama. There's so many families that thank you. That was a really good analogy. I didn't even think of it in my head. Yeah, imagine being Dylan Rounds' family, where you're like begging for law enforcement to do something and begging for help. Um, and you know, you're not getting it. I mean, Kylie, it was instant. It's just instant. And I've brought this up before where when it's a young man, the coverage is meh. But when it's a young female, young blonde females in particular, blows up. It's right away. There's all these law enforcement, all this stuff, all these people, and they're found. And, Dylan hasn't been found. People are having to call YouTubers like myself to get law enforcement involved. Facts. And that's just crazy. So, Tamara, oh, Mama LJ, I am not sure I could handle not being able to find my child. Yeah, that's why I was just like, when I seen that the mom came out with that, I was like, what in the world? Why would she be so upset? I don't know. Grief, I guess, like you guys said. That's the only conclusion I can come to. But then again, the friends are all like showing the same anger. Like that, like, are you guys mad that she was found? It's confusing. It's confusing me. I don't like it. I also think, I think I heard something about like the parents of some of the kids, like telling them not to get involved. And who do you guys think was the person that Kylie was fighting with? Because there was said to be some fight between Kylie and another girl that caused like the mass exit, when they all left around that time, because Kylie was like fighting with some girl or getting into a fight with some girl, something along those lines. No, nobody has ever said anything about that. Like, how weird. Mama LJ, yeah, our sons don't get the same attention by law enforcement, not just Dylan, but Aiden and so many more young lads missing. Yeah, I'm aware. I mean, I see that big time with Dylan's case, and this is why, you can have your feelings. But I have to say, for Candace Cooley, she has not stopped. She hasn't given up. She's going so far as to call out an incompetent police department, which would be Box Elder. You see Justin Rounds now doing the same publicly on Facebook, literally telling them they can go to hell. And you know what? With the people that have called me, and I'm not talking about people on YouTube, I'm talking about people that have never been on YouTube a day in their life, on any panels, on anything. They've called me and said, I've tried. I've tried to give this to Box Elder. They don't send anybody out, or they don't really care. Da 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 da. It's crazy. So I know that this is happening. They haven't made this up in their head that Box Elder is being this way. This is true. I know this independently to be true. Yeah, she really is. I hear people put her down and carry on, but yeah, people would put her down regardless. If she was not looking for her son, they would be talking shit either way. Huh. So if I'm her, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say about my son, and you people can pick me apart all damn day long as you try to help. And for the people doing all the nonsense, whatever, I'll be getting texts. Hey, did you see what happened on this show? No, because I don't watch that nonsense. You know what they have going on over there? Ridiculousness. That's what I think. Yeah, Mama, it really does. I start getting angry when I talk about this because I know it from my side, with people calling me, locals out there, and saying things to me about Box Elder and what they have attempted to give to them, and it's serious stuff. It is a serious case, and they've just literally been ignored. So, when you finally see Dylan's parents reach a boiling point, that they make a decision, I'm going on here and I'm going to call them out publicly. That's a big thing. And Box Elder said nothing to Justin Rounds. They didn't do any pressers. They said nothing, which seems to be in line with what they do. Nothing. So no wonder Dylan's case, well, I will say this week that there has definitely been activity. And I don't believe that it has been plastered all over YouTube. I don't believe that people know. And that's a good thing. That is a good thing. Because, I'm told to watch things sometimes and my brain literally hurts when I watch it. Because I'm just like, no, nope, that's not how that is. Nope, that's not that. That's this, that's that. It's annoying for me to watch, quite frankly. Not that I'm all knowing. I just, I don't know. I'm gonna rant on too much. Anyway. Anyway, you see how pissy I start to get when I talk about Dylan's case. It's like all week. I've been on the phones about this case. And people will just literally randomly call me, and it's fine. I just sort of help them get in contact with who they need to get in contact with, and then mull over the information that they gave. And like I said, one of them, I'm feeling like this person is going to be really helpful to law enforcement, and I'm really have my fingers crossed that that is going to happen. And I do know that they have already, talked to the FBI, which is a good thing. But we just have to wait and see. From what I'm understanding, they do have some pretty good evidence against Brenner. So, Mama LJ, that's okay because people will just twist it to suit their agendas. Yeah, and that's another thing. I know darn good and well that if I put this on YouTube, that other channels are going to see it and go on about it. And like I said, one of these people is absolutely terrified. And I mean terrified. So there's no way in hell that I'm going to put this person in jeopardy. They begged me not to, and I'm absolutely not going to do that. But again, they were put in contact with who they needed to be put in contact with. And we'll see. So, despite popular belief, and there's not a thousand people out there or anything, but there are definitely people out there that have zero desire to be on YouTube or be any part of drama or they want nothing to do with it. But they do have information, and they have not been heard, and they've been trying to be heard. So yeah. I don't know what else to say about any of that. I really thought it through of like what could I bring you guys that wouldn't, you know, hurt anything, and the answer is just kind of like nothing. That's really the answer. So I was like, not really much to say, without compromising the person that said some stuff, or the other person said some stuff. So, and I can't even say what they said. I just, there's just nothing to say there. I cannot. Oh, I did finally get an answer from someone. Everyone, I do find this odd. This is very strange. Okay, there's all these mitigating circumstances, but for some reason, everyone that I talk to, no matter what, they're like, I think Brenner was framed. I'm like, what? You know, but every time someone tells me this, I'm always like, by who? And they never have an answer. So yesterday, somebody else calls me randomly, and I asked them, who was Brenner framed by? Nobody ever answers this question. And the person goes, maybe Chase and Robert. I don't know how I feel about that. It's possible, I guess. Chase has been in jail longer than James Brenner. So I don't know what's up with Chase. I really don't. He still bothers me because I have one contact for him, and that's it. And then everyone else, hates him, or, the people that I know don't like him and stuff. So I just don't know where he fits into this. So he bothers me. But I mean, he hasn't been called anything. He hasn't been called a suspect yet, if he is one. It's just hard to know. I mean, he really did lay out his side of the story in those texts. Tamara, so many things in a case can't be told to the public. Well, it doesn't need to be maybe the deal. Yes, doesn't need to be, and especially in this instant, with this person showing a lot of fear. I mean, a lot. I was kind of nervous because they showed so much fear that it was making me fearful for them. So just with that, I just wouldn't say, anything telling about that person whatsoever. Did you hear that guy they found dead when Heavy D flew helicopter over died of gunshots? I did not, Mama LJ, but that's quite interesting. Do they know by what kind of gun? Poor Dylan, I'll tell you. He really was thrown out. Well, I shouldn't say that. He was out there with wolves, that's for sure. And that's just a shame. And there are concerns with corruption with Elko County. I'll say that. There are concerns with corruption with them. So, if Box Elder could just please sit down, Elko, you could probably have a seat as well. The FBI, please, please take over this case. It's kind of would be ideal to me. I don't know. I mean, I think that I don't know what more Candace and Justin can really do other than continue to do press releases and or interviews and things like that. People that are coming forward anonymously, please keep doing that. I don't know what else to do. It gets depressing for me. Like I'll start. There's so much information in this little brain of mine. And I'll start going over stuff and going over stuff, and I like start going down rabbit holes, and I gotta like pull myself back out and remind myself that we do have one official suspect here, even though he hasn't been charged. He is an official suspect in Dylan Rounds' disappearance, which would be James Brenner. So yeah, it is depressing. Tamra, that breaks my heart. He's so young to get caught in the middle of a pack of wolves. Yeah, I agree. Mama LJ, it was a longtime local who said that last night. That's interesting. So another local coming out of the woodwork. Just and I'm not saying that disparaging, just I don't know, just a thought. But yeah, it does get really depressing. There's people around me that I talk to about this case. I have to decompress from it, because it's just a lot. Then I don't have all the answers, and I wish I did, but I don't. Um, yeah. And people get frustrated. I understand why they get frustrated. This isn't moving quick enough. Why hasn't Dylan been found? I have the ideas why that is. I mean, the official main suspect, for some reason, almost literally every person that I've talked to feels like he's been framed, even though the FBI is saying that they have evidence, stronger evidence against him. So it's conflicting. And it doesn't make sense. I mean, from what I understand, Brenner just wasn't the smartest. So I guess that would explain tossing his boots out there like they were nothing and leaving them there, but I don't know. Tamara, that's when the depression starts, when you can see so much wrong and you can't seem to fix or change it. Yes, it is highly frustrating. So I just know with my own frustration with this, I can only imagine like how his parents are feeling. I feel like I would definitely be the type of parent that would turn into the Hulk and just start wigging out. Like you guys would see like probably a whole crazy ass side of me because I don't know. I feel like I would be at them police departments. Like you mofos better do something. I don't know what you need to do, but I will lead you by the hand out here to find my child, please. But they just, I don't know. They don't seem to care, quite frankly. Box Elder, ugh, they're they're the worst. I don't know what they're doing. Nothing, it seems. FBI seems to be doing everything. So I don't know. Tamara, straight jacket for me. Yeah. Yeah, listen, I don't know. I'll go crazy after I like scorch earth everything to find my child because I'm just that kind of mom. I just really am. So Kevin Bibbins also has a worse record than Brenner and lived closer to Dylan than Brenner, it was said by the longtime female Montello local. What was the name of this longtime female Montello local? Mama. What was her name? Uh, Kevin Bibbins, from what I understand, is being called an RSO. He is not an RSO in any single state in this country. Look him up yourself. You don't have to take my word for that. From what I understand about Kevin Bibbins, he committed a sexual assault decades ago. So you know, there's conflicting stories then because that is not what I've been told about him. And yes, he does live closer to Dylan. He's being he's a witness. Okay, he's not a suspect in this case. He is a witness. Um, I I don't know exactly what it is that he saw, but he's a witness. So, uh, Ariel, hi, coming in late. So glad to hear that you're able to help get justice for Dylan. Others must feel like you're trustworthy, like we do. Well, thank you. Yes, they have said that to me actually. But I guess it's because I don't go plaster them everywhere. Mama LJ too, but is friends with Wadsworth, knows everyone, practically has lived there since 1973. She witnessed Brenner pull gun on Robert. Um, hmm. Okay. Even so, I mean, Bibbins was interviewed, and so was Brenner. And you see who is in jail and who is being called an official suspect and who is not. So worse record or not, they have evidence against Brenner. You must remember that. So Terry Crocker, the FBI ain't doing shit with Summer Wells' case or Dylan Rounds. I wouldn't say that's true with Dylan's case, Terry. If Candace Cooley thinks she's frustrated, she should take a look at the Summer Wells case. I've had it with law enforcement. Well, she's allowed to be frustrated. And yeah, if she took a look at Summer Wells' case, she would probably feel exactly the way you do, the way we all do. She said Kevin Bibbins stabbed his neighbor. Okay. Again, Kevin Bibbins is not behind bars or being called an official suspect in Dylan Rounds' disappearance. That's just a fact. So if that person is giving background on him, so be it. I don't, if he's just a witness, I don't know that we need to intimidate or interrogate or terrorize these people. I don't know that this man knew that those documents were going to be released and stuff like that. So, you know, either way, I've been in contact with people that do know him as well, and that choose to stay away from YouTube. And so anyway, and agree, Brenner is still the only one that is a suspect at this stage. Yes, exactly. We just must keep that in mind. There's nothing wrong with speculating. I always say that there isn't nothing wrong with speculating, but we just have to keep the facts in the forefront, and that is a fact. So it's just interesting to me that they all tell me the same thing, that somehow this guy was framed. And I'm just like, okay. Did you tell the FBI this? It's like always my first question. Did you tell law enforcement that? Did you tell the FBI that you think he's framed? And by who exactly? Um, so but I don't know. I hope we see justice for Dylan. I really do. I just Here's my gut feeling. This is not fact. My gut feeling is that the FBI is starting to move a lot more with this case. Um, and again, like I said, there were things that definitely happened this week, but they just and last week as well. Yeah, yeah, last week as well. Um, I'm just gonna leave that there. I'm gonna leave it there. Uh, Terry, FBI did the same thing with my son 2 years. Wow, Terry. Yeah, I was just saying to someone the other day, I was like, sometimes these cases take years. They literally do. Some of them are the long haul. I'll point to the Vallow case for that. The Vallow case happened in late 2019. We're finally going to see trial for that case in January of 2023. I mean, the kids were found in 2020. They were found. It'll be 3 years after they were found that we're finally going to go to trial. So things take a long time. These are just they're long processes sometimes, and it's just the way it is. And I'm really sorry, Terry. Was he found? Yeah, Ariel. I really like that about them. When Jared from AWP was on Zav Girl, he said even if it was from Kylie's mom, that he didn't take it personally. He said they go in and find their loved ones and go on to the next case. Yeah, I really like that about them. That they're just not going to engage with that, because people grieve, and people might lash out and stuff like that. So I really respect them for just saying, okay, if that's what she said, that's okay. We're not gonna take this personally. We're gonna move on to the next case. They're admirable. Terry, it's been 30 years for my son. Sometimes justice is never served. It's the norm. Well, I am really, really sorry, Terry. What did your son just disappear? Or I'm sorry. I that's So you had a bad experience, I guess you're saying, with the FBI, obviously. Hmm. Um, but I guess that kind of does bother me a little bit. Jared is obviously more professional than I am, because it kind of bothers me that you have people like Terry and like Dylan Round's case, like that was pointed out, where they have not been found, and Kylie was found, and I just don't think anything but gratitude should be shown. But that's just my opinion, I guess. He said they are invited to memorial services and never go because they don't want to take away from the family, that it should be for the family and friends. Yeah, you can just tell how genuine they are. They really do, put the families first. And I can understand how some people would not want to have a microphone on them when their loved one is pulled out of a body of water. And then I also understand what they were saying about it sort of being like a necessary evil. That to for other cases to come to them and for them to find other cases, they have to show their work, and they do, and it's hard to watch, and I'm sure with the families, it's really hard, but it does help other families. So, but I have great respect for them. I really do. Terry, I think they can do more than they do. They can get most of these scumbags. They choose to let them fall by the wayside. Okay. Mama, all these names keep getting thrown in and accusations of falsehoods made like the one that Lance set up the shovels, absolute rubbish, just said to stir up trouble and for vendettas, in my opinion. Um, I don't really. I hear rumors about that. Yeah, the dramas that people have going on. I just always say, like, if they put this energy into helping in whatever way they can with Dylan, you know, that would be better. So I don't watch Lance. I've watched him a couple of times. I find Ty to be interesting. Um, but I've never talked to either of them personally, so I don't have anything good or bad to say. Ty, I think, sounds like I said, I've watched him on like two times. He sounded credible in the things he was saying to me, but again, I don't really know them. So AWP has a great track record. Yeah, they do. They certainly do. But their entire demeanor of, this is about the families. They're so sensitive to that. They could be complete jerks and do really ignorant stuff, and they don't. And I just think that that should be respected. Tamara, in my opinion, AWP isn't looking for attention or clout chasing. I don't think so either, Tamara. They can go on to the next river, lake, or pond and try to help someone else. Exactly. But don't you find it odd you would think that Jagger, that he loved Kylie so much. Don't you think that he would be like just thankful that they found her? Or is it because the tow truck driver like pretty much described him to a T? Like, is that like I just don't understand where he was calling them effing liars. What did they lie about? They what did they lie about? That their witness was a liar? Okay. Well, how does he know that? I mean, why so defensive? Because it pretty much describes you. I'm sure that there's other guys with black hats, San Francisco hats, and you know, brown hair around Kylie, right? Anyway, Ariel, good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, Salty, good to see you, sir. Do you have a question for you? Someone told me that I didn't watch your show, so I don't know. So I'm just going to ask you, being that you're in here. Did you take a crap on the grain shed property? Or was that just drama fed to me? Somebody told me that, and I was like, what? So I figured I'd just ask you. You're here. Ariel, it is painful for me to watch too, and I don't know half of what you do. I just can't believe all the drama and backstabbing. It doesn't seem like many besides you are trying to help find missing people. I just look at myself really, Ariel, as a messenger. That's really how I look at myself. I, you know, whatever I can do. Okay. F no. Okay. All right. Just asking. Someone just told me that was said on your show or something. So if you're saying it's not, then fine. Just asking. Have you guys had any success out there, Mike? Salty shouldn't have been out there at all, permission or not, in my opinion. Yeah, I think Candace made that really clear. But I am asking, have you guys made any leeway? Anything that you can share anyway? It's not really much I could share, unfortunately. Um, but Mike, that was never said on my show. Okay. Again, fair enough. Just thought I would ask because I was taken aback when someone said, I was like, excuse me? Like, what in the F is that? So I was like, well, if he comes onto my live stream, I'll ask him about it. And here you are. So I thought I'd ask. And who would some lame stuff like that? I don't know. I don't know. Candace doesn't own the tool shed. No, she doesn't own the tool shed, the grain shed. But um, people were asked to stay off of there. And I think no matter what, you should respect the family's wishes because you know that law enforcement came in late and they're hoping that if anything could quite possibly be out there, that it be preserved. So I'm going to agree there that no, I don't think anyone should be on those properties at all. Mama LJ, no, she doesn't, but it's a place under investigation. Yeah, it's when I went and looked around with Summer Wells, I didn't go up her parents' driveway. I didn't do anything like that because well, it's still an active investigation. But you have to respect things like that. The family doesn't have any say on the tool shed and we had permission. No, but there's a thing called respect, Mike. If they're asking you not to do something, then you should probably respect that. So, and Dylan's case is under investigation. Yes, yes, it is. That's what I'm saying. So, I mean, you could double down if you want. I think you're wrong. I don't think you should have went to that grain shed at all. But we all make mistakes. You could apologize for it. You could apologize to the family for it, or you could just double down. I mean, that's really your options. So up to you. But Mama LJ to retrieve a backhoe that is broken down. Yeah. Of course not. Jesus. I need to go fill this up with water. That's up to you. You do what you want. Claudia didn't see any problem with you at the grain shed. Mama LJ, yeah, the tool shed is a place of interest. What are you, daft? It's not something I would have did, but to each their own. Again, the family has now publicly asked, and I think threatened charges for doing stuff. So, and I think they were saying that the permission was for law enforcement, not other people. Pretty sure all that stuff was said. So, but do what you want. It's, the property is not under investigation. I was talking about Dylan's case. Dylan being his case being under investigation. Candace doesn't own the property. Oh, we know. And we had permission. And I did what I want. I took video, not touched something. Been 3 weeks, no charges. Sounds like a straight hater. Okay. Mama LJ didn't have permission to go to Dylan's. She's gonna keep repeating that. Um, I don't know who a straight hater is. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, it's gonna be about me. I won't watch, but enjoy. I don't care. Brown eyed girl. After all the time that has passed, I doubt if there was any evidence there's any left, which is so heartbreaking. Yeah, that's, like when they were saying that stuff, I was like, it's so slim to none that there would be anything out there, but I understand just wanting to, if there was anything, to preserve it. So, you know, I'm a salty hater. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I don't spend time in you guys' drama world. So, but that's why I'm asking. You made any progress on Dylan's case? Any information you've shared with law enforcement or anything, or no, or just asking. Law enforcement walked the grain shed property for evidence. Mob crew. Mike, the what I'm going by is what Dylan's mother said. I'm not hating on you. Dylan's mom went on and said that you guys didn't have permission. So no, obviously I was not there, but oh, okay. Well, whatever you say. I mean, I asked you a question. You're making an assertion. Oh, really? Is that true? I just talked to Tay yesterday. She called me. Just saying. Anything else? Hmm. Oh, I don't listen. I don't go into these people's live streams and start things with them. They cannot help themselves. So, nothing. Salty claiming that I'm his hater because I'm asking him questions. So, questions about, things that Dylan's mother has said. I don't know. Somehow that makes me a sour ass hater. Anyway, Mama LJ, do you think it was honorable or respectful to a missing boy to go to that property just for the YouTube views? Guess that would be a question for Mike Lee or Salty. I mean, if I want to kick him out, I will. But he's gonna do a whole show on me. He's gonna dedicate what? How long, Mike? An hour, 2 hours of your life to me? That would be that'll be fun, I guess, for people. Hi, Ray. I haven't seen you. How have you been? Phil, Salty is spitting facts. Okay. I don't know about what, but okay. Anyway, how are you, Raybird? I have not seen you. I feel like in forever. Um, where I'm at, I don't even know. I mean, let's see, because I have air conditioning in my garage. So it's chilly in here, but well, it's only 65. No, we went up to 69. So, four. Good morning, Justin Chat. Good morning to you, four. Uh, yeah, so we're just chatting about this stuff. Dylan's keys, Kylie's keys. What has um been going on with them? So a lot of stuff I can't say with Dylan's as per usual. Um, that used to drive me crazy, but it doesn't so much anymore because I know that it's helping and that's I feel better. I feel good about that. So hello, Gran. Okie mom. Hi, Okie mom. So he spouted out the mouth and left. Chicken, bird of a feather flock together. Uh yeah, I mean I literally talked to Talina yesterday, so I don't know what he's talking about. But either way, this stream is really not about him. They were just simple questions, you know. If he can't answer them or, is just very used to dramas and nonsense, that's up to him. I don't really have time for that. So, brown eyed girl. In my opinion, I think Dylan's parents are upset that there were people on Dylan's property touching his stuff without their permission. Um, yes. Tamara, Okie Mom, Salty did say his show would be about Jess tonight. Yes. Please, everyone, rush over and watch it. Sure, you guys just be so interested. um, and I'm sure that's gonna help Dylan, like in a lot of ways. Who knows? We'll find out. So, Okie Mom. Uh Tamara, I think I would be upset if someone was on my child's property. Yeah, well, that the grain shed is not Dylan's property. Um, Now I know that they were like Justin was saying something about people being on the farm. I think they said they have cameras or something. So I think what was said was the grain shed property permission was given to law enforcement to search, not individuals. Um, Whatever's true, I think you should just still respect the family and not do that. That's my opinion. I'm entitled to it. So, you know, if law enforcement steps in, they do. Claudia, I see how Salty thought it was okay though. The family asked Don to fill up the pond. Don asked Kurt to do it and he brought guests. Uh yeah, I think that was early on. Good morning, Melissa. I'm cracking you up. Okay. You can't even do any type of just general stream without without the dramas. It's really disheartening. And again, if these people just put half their effort into doing any type of anything with Dylan, you might actually do something positive with your life. So, Mama LJ, it was an email that was done by Dr. C, the owner of property, to allow law enforcement and searchers to be there without a warrant. Thank you, Mama LJ. Good morning, Tamra, says Cece. Um, let me reread that what you just said again. Okay. Yeah, that's what when I watched her, that that's basically, what she was saying. So I definitely, the message that they were trying to get across was stay off the properties. That was pretty loud and clear. Did not seem happy with that happening. And so anyway, brown eyed girl at Tamara. Yes, exactly. I think it was more so Dylan's property, not just tracking through the grain shed property. Whether they had permission to go to the shed didn't give any more the right to Dylan's. Mama LJ, it was written in the first week. Oh, okay, Mama. Yeah, I mean, either way, it just they have very plainly expressed that they don't want anybody on there. So that's just that. Uh, if people still choose to do that, then I guess they're going to do that, and if consequences come from that, I guess they do. It's up to them. It's just not something I would do if the family was publicly asking for that to stop or not to happen again. But we're all not the same, so there's that. Um. Oops. So I think that's about it. Nothing else to really report unless you guys want to talk about Kylie's case. Uh, is there anyone that hasn't seen AWP's thing? Mama LJ, exactly. Foolish to put yourself under scrutiny like that. Yeah. People do what they want. They can do what they want. you know, I'm not going to tell them what to do, but actions have consequences sometimes, and do what you want though. Okay, mom. So, question: have y'all heard about the guy? He's some type of scientist. I heard about him on SH. I don't know who SH channel. I just wonder if anyone has seen or talked to that guy. He's wealthy, lives in a hangar. Oh, you're talking about Ivo. Oh, thank you, brown eyed girl. That's really sweet. 999 super chat. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great day. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, mom. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you're talking about Ivo. Yeah, in the beginning of this case, I was looking at him, but everyone that I've talked to out there has been like, no, this guy just really had nothing to do with that. And I'm thinking that law enforcement, well, I'm hoping that law enforcement, I don't know, you never know, but hopefully they, talk to him or whatever. So, but quite frankly, I have found it interesting that that guy has a really interesting backstory. From what I understand, he sort of, it's like a compound in a way. Might not be, but that's what I was told. Like really, really early on this case, and it's kind of interesting that he would have a place that like if to hide someone or to keep someone captive or something. But no one has really looked into him very much. Not that I'm aware of. Okay, mom. Not that he had anything to do with it. Yeah, everyone that I've talked to is just like, no, that guy just had nothing to do with this whatsoever. So, I kind of backed away from that and looked at other people. Okay, mom. But does he know the people? They know him, so I'm assuming, yes. As far as him knowing Dylan, I don't know that he knew Dylan, but I do know people that he knew out there or knows out there. Yeah. Hi, Mama Schmida. How are you? Mama LJ. He escaped East Germany, I think, by building a plane back in the day. Yeah, really interesting guy. He actually has a video on YouTube. If you look him up, Ivo, just look up Ivo Lucin, Utah, and you'll see like the video about him and stuff. And this was, obviously way before Dylan went missing. That's interesting. Um, yeah, there's just I would, I've thought about doing a members only to talk about private things in this case or privater things, but I just can't trust it. Not that I don't trust my members, but you never know who can slip in as a member and then, it's just all to hell. So I'm sorry. I have considered that though, but I just I it's too risky, I feel. Especially the information that's come within the last, 4 days or so has been, in my opinion, very interesting and telling, and yeah, we'll see. Um, we'll see. Mama LJ, don't trust it. Yeah, I thought about it. I was like, should I do a members only? And then I thought, you know what? I just don't think it's a good idea. Because people can share out member only links to other people. So, you know, Mama Shmita, I wanted to thank you again for the membership. I'm going to try and join next month. That was very sweet of you. Yeah, Tamara, you know what? Thank you for bringing that up, Mama Shmita. I did not know that you did that. For like, I don't know if I've ever thanked you. I don't think I have, but I remember it like took me a while. I didn't realize that you did that. And I was looking through something in my YouTube studio and I was looking at it, and then I saw it. It was like, that you had gifted memberships. I was like, "Wait, how was I not notified of that, or how did I not know that?" So thank you. Like, that was really, really kind of you, and I just I really did not know, until I was looking at all that. Melissa, I agree, Jess, lots of new eye-opening things. Yeah. Um, yeah, but yeah, just thanks for that, Tamara. That was really, really kind. Mama LJ, we can watch from afar and just hope for the family to bring Dylan home. I love your attitude, Mama. That's really, I feel like I'm doing the same. I'm all the way on the East Coast, so and that's again, I find that a shame that people across the country from me call me to help. And it's like it really should not be that way. I'm happy to help, but I just really feel that if Box Elder was doing their job, that it wouldn't be this way. So, Okie Mom, I was just wondering if he was part of the community or if he just stayed to himself and stayed away from the locals. I'm not quite sure, to be honest. Mama LJ, the plane flying grid patterns last couple of days is an interesting development. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just not going to say anything else. People are going to take that and be trying to drive all around there and find things and stuff. And so, no, I'll just keep things to myself. But yeah, I love that attitude that we're just going to pray for Dylan's family and for him. That anyone that's coming forward anonymously and wanting to speak to law enforcement, that it helps. Tiffany, so sad there's not more help. There is actually, Tiff. I think people are really starting, like, again, like I said, like the last couple of weeks really have been, there's been activity going on for sure. And I'm not talking about YouTube. All this YouTube stuff is just nonsense. But actually out there, what is going on? And it's yeah, it's been good, and it's interesting. And there's been nothing said in the press, but nothing said, and that's it. It's good. It's just I'm trying to be optimistic about things, and um, hopeful. That's hard to do when you know that you're dealing with a police department that's incompetent. But I still have hope um, with the FBI. So, and I know Terry was saying what she was saying, and I find that really sad. But I think that the lead agent on Dylan's case is a good man and a good guy, and I think he's trying to do what he can to get answers. So, okay, mom, with all the conspiracy theories, do y'all believe he is still with us? Okay, mom, I think anything's possible, but I have to be realistic and look at statistics with this. And um the answer is, for me, no. I don't believe so. I think this is more a recovery mission, but crazier things have happened. So again, if people believe that Dylan is alive or choose to have that hope, I'm not going to be the one to take it away from them. But that is my opinion, is no. Other people may have other opinions. I don't know. Melissa, when this first happened, I honestly thought we would have answers within a month at the very least. As a mom of a 21-year-old, it absolutely breaks my heart. Same. I have a 19-year-old daughter, and I just I just can't imagine that, really. Okie Mom is saying, I don't believe so either. I was just curious what others thought. Tiffany Taboo. At this point, you wouldn't want him to be suffering this whole time. Well, Tiff, no, I definitely wouldn't. But you have to look at cases where people were held for years. Steven Stainer was held for years. Elizabeth Smart held for months and months. This has happened, and like Steven, unfortunately, his parents didn't help him get like counseling and stuff, so things didn't go the best for him after he was rescued. But with Elizabeth Smart, she's turned into a very successful young lady. So, hey, Glory, how are you? Talk to you in a while, ma'am. Hiya. I'm just getting ready to turn in for a few hours. I'm a terrible night owl. You been up all this time, Glory and Dylan? Yes, good morning and good night. It's good to see you. I was actually going to give you a call yesterday, but Mama LJ, strange things happen out there in the never never. Yes, they do. I think we've all been schooled a little bit with this case, with the crazy things going on out in the desert. So, not that we all didn't have an idea of that before, but we're getting the up close and personal version. And unfortunately, a very young man missing. And this is another reason why I don't think that Dylan is alive. And I say think because I don't know. But I don't think, because number one, the FBI again with the evidence against Brenner. And then number two, you have Kevin Bibbins as a witness. You have Elaine Price. These people are most likely witnesses. Um, I can't go further into the Kevin Bibbins thing, but they're most likely witnesses. And then James Brenner, they have evidence against them. Evidence of what exactly? If Dylan was just missing, you know, something happened. Obviously, I feel like that's obvious. But Graham is saying, "Hey, Gloria and Dylan, do you know what is going on with Robert or Chase? They're both in jail." That's what's going on with them. Unless Glory knows new information. Glendellen. Next hearing date is September 9th. I haven't checked on Robert. So there you go with Chase's next hearing. Okie Mom is saying, I want to pick your brain, Jess. No, you don't. No, you don't. Believe me. Why do you feel the police departments won't turn over the case to another agency? That's a great question. I think that's one that the family even has. I don't know what's going on. I really don't know why. Uh, I don't know if there's legal issues with that involved. I'm just not quite sure. But I wish that they would. I wish they would just turn it over at this point. It's at Graham. Zav Girl wants to talk to you. Oh, okay. Well, Graham, Zav Girl wants to talk to you. Tiffany's letting you know. See, even my channel is just a messenger channel, you guys. It's all we do here. We just pass the message along. Glorindellen, it's pride in most of these cases. I was gonna say if that's a question for anyone, it would be a question for Glory. It's pride in most of these cases. They don't want to admit they aren't up to the job. So yeah, that's really kind of what I was thinking, Glory. Like, what is the deal? Do you guys just not want to, admit that you don't have like what you need for your shirt? Look at your shirt, babe. It's like blending into the thing. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I
That's
know.
crazy.
Right.
I
Bye.
love it.
I love you. Have a good day.
See there.
Yeah, it is. That's so funny.
That's cool.
Have a good day.
Thanks, baby.
All right. So there's Tyler. Yeah, Tyler off to work. Mama LJ, Dylan obviously is an upstanding young man who worked so very hard to bring to fruition his dreams. So many people, young or old, don't have such determination to fulfill their dreams. Yep. Yeah. Lauren Dellen said hi, babe. And Tamara said hi as well. She said good morning. So, okay, Mom. They don't have to admit it. Actions speak louder than the words. It's obvious. Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious. I really do. It's kind of, and I'll go back to the Vallow case again with that. Right up until the day that that Tylee and JJ were actually found, you still had people that really believed and wanted to believe that they were somewhere else, that they were being kept somewhere else. And it's just hard for people, I think, to wrap their head around such young people being murdered or killed. It just seems like surreal, and people just have a hard time with that. And I get it, you know. Miss W. Saddest and strangest case ever. So many things that do not make sense. Bless the sweet boy and his family. Hey, babe. Babe. Hey, how are you? Would you shut the garage when you hey, will you tell your work? Babe, will you shut the garage, please? Oh, okay. Sorry. Tyler's workers are like coming in and out of the garage. And I'm over here trying to do a live stream. So that's kind of funny. But he's like getting ready for his work day and his workers are coming in and out. Like, taking stuff in and out of the garage, the materials that they're using or tools they're using for today. So sorry, we're both doing our jobs, I guess, out of the same place in our house at the moment. Sorry. Oh, MOB was just out there too. Really? Oh, okay, Tiff. Just out where exactly? Okay, mom. The hard part for me would be killing anyone, let alone a child, and trying to act like nothing happened or that nothing is wrong. Yeah, I mean, who does that? Like a psychopath, you know? We love it, Jess. Called life live. Yeah, this is life. This is life. Okay. Um, it's just hilarious. I mean, you guys can't see in front of me. I should probably turn my camera around just so you guys can see like Tyler's work trucks, and then the garage doors open. Here's his workers coming in and out, putting tools in. I'm over here trying to talk to you guys. This is crazy. It's life. That's what it is. Um, at the grain shed property. Were they really? With MOB, it was two guys with a drone. With Salty and Kurt, it was lots of people taking video and taking pictures, walking all over. They were flying a drone over the property. Oh, okay. Yeah, I would say that would probably be a little different. Um, Graham, good morning. I heard Lance and Ty found clothing out there. Is it true? Not sure. Not sure. I do not speak to Lance and Ty. I would like to speak to Ty. I hear that I forget now. Tiffany just said somebody wanted to talk to somebody. Oh, Graham. Graham, yeah, you, Graham. Zav girl wants to talk to you. So I would like to talk to Ty. um, at Graham, it's true, but who knows if it's relevant or not. Tamara. Tiffany Taboo. I think that would be more than I could handle as well. Glorndellen is saying finding clothes near Wendover is no big deal. Okay, so that's like a common thing out there, Glory. Like you just see clothes. Okay. Miss W at Graham, it would be posted on their channel and it would be the day before we were talking in their live stream the other night. Oh, so did they post it, I guess? I don't know. Lori's saying finding clothes out there, is it like the biggest deal? Tiffany Taboo or in the desert in general? Yeah, I was kind of thinking that. Would that really be a big deal? Because would you guys are gonna hear some noise. Sorry. They're grabbing ladders and stuff. So no, you're fine, babe. You're fine. Let's see, Glendale. There are a lot of people riding quad runners out where the clothes were found. Oh, okay. Yeah, because it seems like everybody like has like their homesteads out there and stuff, and then when they're abandoned, there's trash strewn about and all of that. Mama LJ, they photographed the clothes and took coordinates and notified law enforcement. Okay. Glorndellen, someone gets hot, takes off a shirt, and loses it. Okay. So Oki's mom, Ty's being shady now, in my opinion. Really? Why? Tiffany Taboo, Ty doesn't want drama. Neither do I, Tiff, quite frankly. So, babe. No, I'm not. That's not what I was gonna say. I was gonna but will you fill up my water? No, don't take it, please. Are my cups in the kitchen?
Oh, no, I'll fill you up.
Well, okay, thank you. All right. Ty is tired of all the drama and BS. Yeah. Tyler saying him too. But no, Yeah, that stuff's such a waste of time. It just really is. People that engage in that and follow that and carry on with that, you know, you're a drama channel. You're a crama channel. That's what they're called. It's not a true crime channel. It's just a crama channel. So crama channels find themselves in trouble a lot. So it's just, um, Miss W. I have buried a child. There is no pain like it, and every second of every day is hard. But I couldn't imagine not knowing where he was. Miss W, I'm very sorry to hear that. And we hear this from parents that have had to unfortunately bury their child. That it's just a pain like no other. And I believe you, because if it was my own child, I don't know what I would do. I just honestly do not. Um, you're gonna choke me up. Why do I get emotional every live stream? Uh, Tamara at Miss W. So very sorry for your loss. No words could ever help when someone loses a child. Life isn't the same after. Yeah, we're really sorry, Miss W. That's really really tough. I'm not really sure what to say to try to ease anything if I can. But I'm just really really sorry to hear that. But I do agree with you that I think I would much prefer to know than not to know for sure. Um, so Mama LJ, Ty and Lance are doing a great job, boots on the ground, searching for hours and hours in the heat and the probable places, except not the shed or Dylan's property. They don't want the drama and BS. Well, I can't blame them. Really can't. Um, again, I mean, just who wants to spend their time doing that? Who? Who in their right mind would want to spend their time doing that? I don't know. I really don't. Either way. Lisa Jones, I'm here. Jess, emergency with granddaughter at school. She's scared to go now. Mom is talking to school. Aw, is she starting kindergarten? My kids go back in 4 days. So I'm ready. I can't wait for them to go back. I'm going to be shoving them out the front door. Go to school now. So, but with kindergarten, I cried with every single one of my kids. Um, And every year or every time, my little one be ready, my next little one be ready to go to kindergarten, and I'd be like, I'm not gonna cry. I've done this. I'm not gonna cry. And then I'd cry. So big cry baby. So what oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, babe.
I love it.
I love you too. Um why this isn't where that's not my regular straw. I don't know if I like that straw. Um SoCal gal. Morning. Why is everyone up so early? Because we're being normal humans, SoCal girl. We're not being night owls for once. That's why we're awake. I want to hear about Lisa Jones's granddaughter. Is she going to kindergarten, Lisa? Is that why she's scared? Because Jess woke us up. Sorry, guys. And I came on to not say a whole lot. Say what I can. I feel like law enforcement, like giving the most vaguest things ever. You know how they do that when they do pressers? Like they give the most vaguest stuff and you gotta like read between the lines and. What is this? Mama LJ. Someone who has lost a missing person themselves might like Ty, or someone who you promise made you promise to a dad to not stop looking might too. Okay, I don't. Okay. Yeah, we're all night owls. I'm a night owl as well, but I slept really good last night and I will sleep really good tonight as well. Um Actually, I might make a little phone call this morning. So, I don't know. um, yeah, we're all night owls, you guys. We really are. We can just admit it. It's okay. You guys know me. I might go live at 11 o'clock at night. I might go live at 5 o'clock in the morning. I might go live at 10 o'clock in the morning. Who knows? Whenever the mood strikes or whenever I feel like today, I was just like, I gotta go live and say hi to everyone or say something to everyone. Like, good Lord. I just hate that I just can't give, you know, the information that I have. It just would be insanely irresponsible of me and very untrustworthy of me to do anything like that. So, while I wish I could share stuff with you guys, unfortunately, I just cannot. I cannot. I just have to live with that. And I hope you guys can live with that. And I hope you guys understand why. And if we see serious movement in this case, then we can definitely talk about it more. SoCal gal, I'm a night owl too, but my puppy doesn't understand. I can't run on 2 hours of sleep. Well, your puppy's like ready to get. Listen, this is why I won't get a puppy. Aubrey keeps begging me for a puppy, and I'm like, no. Because I already know I'm going to be the one taking care of this puppy, not her for sure. And I feel like a puppy to me at this point would be like a newborn baby. And I just don't have the time to do that. So, but I'm going to have to get her a puppy at some point or she's going to lose it on me. Glorindellen, I hope we will all have lots to tell soon. Yes, Glory, me too. Me too. Hopefully. Fingers crossed, ma'am. Fingers crossed. Tamra, SoCal girl, rescue kitty woke me up early this morning. Oh, I didn't get to finish reading that. And I was sleeping good. I said, boy, you won't get to do that no more. Puppies are harder than babies, in my opinion. Really? Oh, geez. You know what? It's been so long. It's just been so long since I've trained up a puppy. Um, I have children. I just don't want to do the dog thing right now. That's why I love my fish. I just get to stare at them and they swim around and they don't bother anybody. They don't like poop anywhere in my house. I don't have to take them outside. Like I just have to change the filter. You know, they're very minimalist pets, and I enjoy that about them. Colleen is saying you can get one that's trained already. Well, Miss W, I can't believe that they have not done one press release on Dylan. Isn't that crazy? I honestly really thought after Justin said what he said, I was like, oh, uh, I'm thinking Box Elder is definitely going to respond to that. And they said nothing, just nothing. And I'm like, Jesus, why don't you people just really show us how much you don't care? No, you're fine, Lisa. What do you mean bother? You're not bothering me. I think that's so cute. If your little granddaughter, um, you know, my kids have definitely been like that. So you're not bothering anyone. But talk to you later if you have to go. Glorindella. Oops. I'm expecting a great nephew in a couple of weeks. Can't wait till he arrives. Aw. Happy for you, Glory. Uh Jasmina. Am I pronouncing that right? Jasmina. Hi, Jess and chat and Glorindellen. Was the last news the interview with Candace and Justin's anger post? Or are there other news I missed the last week that you can tell us? No, that is the last news. Like that's been on the actual news, and then Justin posting on Facebook after that meeting that they were supposed to have, telling them to go to hell. That was quotes. So no, but after that, yes, there has been movement. A couple of different things have taken place. So, and no, I can't talk about that. I just can't. Scorpion Heart. Let's see. Good morning, everyone. Wishing everyone a much cooler weekend. Excessive heat warning still in Southern California. Reason why I'm up early. Ooh, it's that hot. Ugh. It's not that hot here. I'm in a robe, actually, my Cowboys robe. I'm getting ready for football season. I don't know about you guys. I've been a Cowboys fan my entire life. I watch football religiously. That might be the American in me. I don't know, but it's just the way I was raised, and it's something I've loved my whole life. So I've already broken out my Cowboys robe, and you guys are going to see me this all the time. I wear it all the time in like the fall, winter. Yeah. So SoCal Scorpion Heat. I go outside this early for cool air. Oh my gosh, Glory. You guys have days of over 100 coming up? Yee. Ugh, gross. That is not what I want. I don't even know what's coming up for us. I mean, it's not really that hot out right now. It's not even 70, which I'm happy about. Oh, nope, I just lied. It's 72. I wonder what. Mm, nope. The rest of this week for my state is looking like the highs are going to be 80 to 85, and then our lows are going to be in the mid 60s. So we're even looking at rain Tuesday, Wednesday. So I don't think we're having a hot week over here on the East Coast at all. Uh-oh, Jess. No, I know, fly Eagles fly. Every time I see you in the chat, I'm like, I like this person, but them Schmeagles. Jess, no, not Dallas. Anybody but Dallas. Of course you would say that. You're an Eagles fan, darn it. You know what? I am literally scared to go to Philly and wear my jersey. I wear my jersey every Sunday. If I ever do a live stream on a Sunday, you're definitely going to see me in my Dallas jersey. You're going to hate it. So, yeah. Tamara, not a Cowboys fan either. Sorry, guys. Damn. Dang. All you guys hating on my team. Man. Sorry, I was raised that way, but blame my uncle. He turned me into the biggest Dallas fan ever. Even this ridiculousness. Tyler goes to a hockey game, right? He's a big Pens fan. So he went to a hockey game this summer with his cousin. And he couldn't, like, I'm not a Pens fan or anything like that. So somehow at this place, he managed to find this, and I have to dust it off because I don't use it. But he bought me a Cowboys wallet. And I was like, thanks, babe. That's really thoughtful of you. And then I didn't use it. I just used my own wallet because, I mean, this is a bit much. So what does he do? He puts my ID card in there and my stuff in there. And then he even tried to put money in there to like entice me to use it. It didn't work. So, but it was still the thought that counts. And put that right back down here where it is. Um, so there's that. My all-time favorite player is Jason Witten. if you must know. He I love that guy on and off the field. Um, Great tight ends, and he's just been a classic for my team for many years. So yeah, he's my favorite player. I've always been a major Jason Witten fan. Yep. Go Sharks. Truth is, it's the Dallas cheerleaders. They really watching and rooting for Brookie. Maybe Brookie. I don't know. Tamra just got my name wrong. So Tamara, I am so sorry. And I still do that nonsense. And you know what? I'll get done with the live stream and I'll just like face palm. Like, did I really do it again? Like, what is wrong with me? I used to call Tamara, like forever, you guys. And she never corrected me. Like, I really thought I was saying it right. I didn't even know I was doing anything wrong. And one day she emails me and she's like, girlfriend, like, my name is pronounced this way. So I was like, oops, sorry. And then I still screw it up sometimes. And I'm still sorry some more. Tamara. But Jess got my name wrong. So I would listen to replays and wonder who she was talking to. So I made a joke. Who am I today? That's hilarious. Who's Tamara? Who's she talking to? Talking to you, girl. um, Jasmina Dean. Did I really say it wrong? I can imagine well and Happy Jess is the only one pronouncing my name correct. Yes. I got it right. Holy shit. Tamara, you see that? Put this down the book, Tamara. You know how bad I am with names. I actually said one right. Jasmina. Boom, bang, bada bing. I'm feeling some type of way. Blue suits you, Jess. Thank you, Mama. Let me pull on my robe a little tighter. um, yes, I am so happy about that. That made my day. I always screw up everybody's name, I'm telling you. Oh, look, I'm spitting water everywhere. I'm all excited. Wow, I finally got one of my. Oh, here's my favorite name. Kafifi. I love this person. I love this person's name. Like, it cracks me up every time I see it. They're saying, hi, Brooke. What's up with Brenner? Brookie, what's up with Brenner? Tell us all your juice, Brookie. Gloria Dellin, one of my favorite quotes by a football commentator is everyone loves a good tight end. Well, yeah, that would be true in my case. Tamara, that's why I was yaying her, Jess. You got it right on the first try. I did. That's our Kafifi. Oh, there's our Kafifi. Yes, I love Kafifi. But Kafifi's being serious today. Kafifi's on Brookie. Kafifi saw Brookie and was like, oh, here's my chance. Brookie on with Brenner. Brookie's saying Saturday meeting for next hearing. Okay. What's up? Saturday meeting for next hearing. His next hearing is until October 3rd. So what do you guys have? What are you guys having a meeting on Saturday, Brookie? Is that what you're saying? Aw, Kafifi. Hi, Tamara. Love you. I didn't even get a love you. I just got a hey, Jess. Tamara's getting all the love. Damn. What I got to do? I love Kafifi's name and no love for me. There's hearts flying. What's going on here? Where's the love? What? You guys, Scorpion Heart. At SoCal Girl. I know, right? Me too. I like your Cowboys gear. Thank you, Scorpion Heart. I'm a loyal Raiders fan. Grew up with Los Angeles Raiders. That's awesome. Yeah, like lifelong, dude. You know what? It took Jace. He said, I don't, this is my kid. Okay. We live on the East Coast, lived on the East Coast my entire life, his entire life. And up until like the age of 8, Jace loved football. He's like a stats guy. Like this kid can tell you like any stat about any football player on any team, but he never like picked a team. And I was like, Jace, you ever gonna pick a team? And then he finally decided that his favorite team was the Seahawks. Like, like why? Like we live on the East Coast, dude. Like you're just costing me more. I'm going to fly you out there to see a game. Like why did he have to pick this team? But I got him a Russell Wilson jersey, and that didn't age well. But either way, so Brookie, correct visit discussing. Correct visit discussing. He got some explaining. He got some explaining to do. Is he in trouble, Brookie? What did he? Some things been said, I guess. Yeah, because there's some evidence going on there, for sure. Um. Kafifi at Jess. Is it a dating app? What? My channel? It's turning into one. It seems like. I don't know. SoCal Gal. Seahawks are right there with the Cowboys and Panthers. How dare you? How dare you? Brookie, there will be a few pulled, in my honest opinion. I don't know what that means, Brookie. I feel like you're speaking to me in code and I'm trying to decipher it. Like it's going in my head. There will be a few pulled. What's being pulled? What's going on? I'm missing comments. I don't know. A few pulled. Brookie's speaking to us in code, you guys. Unscrambled the words. SoCal Gal. Oh, I just got notification AWP released their video public. Did they? Just now? Shush. Are you serious? Ah, I gotta watch that. Hold on. Did they really? I'm just looking real quick. I'm still just seeing the preview. I don't think they're supposed to release until, did I hear 1 p.m., I think? So, Coco, are you, why? I'm not seeing that. I'm looking at their channel on my phone. 1 minute ago? What? Yeah, the edited version. That's, why am I not seeing this? Okay, let me click out the app. Let me click out. Let me go look. If it's on, I gotta go. No, why is it not showing me? What is wrong? Because it's just saying how we found Kylie Rodney preview, and then nothing. I really don't see it, guys. I really don't see it. Let's share it. Let's look together. Do you guys want to look together? Let's look together. Hold on. Nope, not this. Stop. Let's see. I'm going to put in Adventures with a Purpose. Because I didn't think they were supposed to release that. Or Adventures with Purpose. I always put an A in there, which is so wrong of me. Adventures. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really not seeing that. It's. Oh, wait, you're right. Holy crap. It is. It's up 3 minutes ago. You guys. Am I the only one that has not seen this? I feel like I'm one of the few people that has not seen this. But yes, it is up. Where is it? Right here. So they have posted it. You guys can see this. I'm not going to stream it, obviously, but yep, it is up. And I think I'm going to end the live stream here. Don't hate me, you guys, but I am really interested to see this. So, ooh, this is going to be something. Yeah, it was just uploaded. It's there, though. Let me stop sharing my screen here. Let's see. I'm just trying to look at your comments, you guys, real quick. Yep, I'm gonna watch that too. So, I sure hope you will be back. Yes, I will definitely be back. But yeah, I'm gonna go watch that too. So I will see you guys later. You guys have a good day. Bye for now.